Hello, beautiful Leo. Welcome to your reading. If you're new here, I am Divine Light, and I'm so happy you've joined me today. In this reading, we will dive into the energies of your next 4 weeks with a general overview. We're going to start out with your coffee cup, and then we're going to dive into the tarot. We're going to look into the week by week, what's happening, the situation, the action, and the outcome will be. And then we're going to pull 3 important things you need to know at this timeline, okay? And by the way, I would like to remind you, if you go on to enjoy this reading, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Go ahead, hit subscribe. That's the best and free way to support the channel. And if you would like a private reading from me, I'm going to leave my email address in the description box below. You can send me an email there. Let's start out with your coffee cup. Then we're going to move on to the rest of the stuff. And even before I open it up, I see here there's a person standing and kind of looking like a worm with a hat. And you can see they're grumpy, which is in the 3rd week timeline they're showing up. They might be blocking a pathway for you. And the thing is, though, I feel like this is also like a divine intervention. Even though this is seeming like something is not really happening, it's not happening because there's something better is waiting for you. However, it might look like initially that somebody's on the pathway, blocking it and not allowing you to go and do the things that you want to do. Or this is maybe you want to travel somewhere and the weather is not allowing it. But I see there's a human being with a hat, maybe authority. Maybe somebody's not really giving you the approval that you need at this time. However, like I said, the pathway is actually like moving towards, like there's a gateway right there. And that is something that will work out for your highest good. You know, like I feel like I had plenty of those experiences in life, so I can vouch for that. There is sometimes the things that I desire and I really want to happen passionately, but in the gut feeling, I was feeling like, oh, there's something off in this desire. It turned out to be not working out, and I ended up actually receiving something even better at the end of it. So I feel like this is that kind of a thing, and this can be a person blocking you right now, a competitor maybe not allowing you, or can be an authority not giving you the approval at this time. Okay, so it's like I heard it from one of those like a spiritual teachers back in the day, and he was saying that maybe you are complaining about the traffic jam. However, if you were going really fast on that pathway, you could have had an accident. That's why the traffic jam is something at that moment working out for your highest good. It's just a divine intervention, and the divine is actually guiding you towards your true destiny. Okay, I see here this is the 3rd week, and so there's somebody dancing right there. So when you look at the things that, that from that perspective, oh, okay, I know this is that sign that this is not working out because something better is going to work out for me. When you keep that state of mind that this is actually something good for you, it is going to change things around really fast. You're going to, this gateway is opening right there. You're going to see the next opportunity right away. I see there are phone lines forming right here within the 1st week. So you might be connecting with friends, family members, the people. I see here a panda bear, maybe someone with like a light energy, can be a mentor, a teacher as well that you're connecting together. And you're keeping things light within this 1st week, okay? I see there's 1, 2, 3, 4 different options, the pathways and the legal papers, maybe contracts in front of you. And that's going to be the time that is going to be assessments will be made. You're going to have maybe like a brainstorming with the people. The panda bear can be someone with a light energy, can like have some things to tell you. And it seems like it is overall, there's no sharp ideas here. There's no sharp direction. So you're going to maybe even have a list of things, the advantages and disadvantages of how this is going to affect you. And then the things are going to start getting clearer, okay? This can be about, I see there's a chunk of money actually forming here within the 3rd and the 4th week, about maybe investing a certain amount of money into a business, or it can be like how to make that money, or how to invest that. It can be like something that is in discussion right now. Can be symbolizing an inheritance or something, a valuable property that is coming to you, or it's just maybe something that you want to purchase as well. The thing is though, first 2 weeks is all about like the ideas and bringing new things and starting anew. And for some of you, I feel like maybe this is about a family matter or something maybe in that place that you're working at or your neighbors. There's a person hiding behind you here. You're making a deal or you're actually explaining yourself, and somebody's right there hiding right behind you. And maybe somebody made a mistake in the family and maybe invested something in a bad way. But you're the one who's going to stand up in between and maybe ease the situation here, okay? Either way, though, there's something big coming to you, coming your way. It still has some time, but I feel like here it can be even maybe somebody couldn't manage what's been given to them, then you're going to take the responsibility. It can be in a workplace as well. Maybe you are actually an authority already and you're dealing with a person and maybe they keep making mistakes. It seems like here you're going to take over the charge right there because it's better to do it yourself than trusting someone who's not capable of doing. But however, I don't see here a bossy attitude because they're hiding behind you. I feel like you are also have a protective energy here, which is a positive thing to put out there instead of putting out like a like blaming someone that they couldn't do something, they couldn't do their part of the story. Like the thing is, there are a lot of fish behind you. You have a big potential. Maybe this thing that has been promised had big potential initially, but it seems like you're going to take charge of that big potential as well. Not only that, I see there's like you're explaining things to a person, maybe an authority, can be, or a legal institution. Maybe this is someone that you're working as a recruiter, you hired someone and they couldn't do the job. It seems like here you're coming up with a bigger, better fish right there, okay? Another thing in your mind is some of you might be also thinking about a relationship at the same time while you're dealing with a financial situation. And you're having a conversation with someone, and someone may be on top of the fish, can be someone wealthy, someone who has a future, who has potential. And behind them, I see a face with heart eyes. So they are adoring you. They really love you, but you're standing very straight and stoic here. You might have an idea of what you truly desire. That's why even though they're coming and fast and they have like admiration, adoration, and maybe even they are materialistically also financially in a stable way. They have enough material to make you happy, make themselves happy. You are very stoically standing here. You're not really budging, okay? So it can be because maybe you don't want love, or maybe you don't trust the way the things are coming to you. However, this person is like driving by, okay, coming forward. So it can be a meeting, like a divine intervention type of meeting you're going to have with this person. But still, that you're not really allowing them to come into your space. So it can maybe take a while to allow this one to come in, okay? However, I want to say this is like a free will choice. There are phone lines above you. You're communicating. They're going to communicate. They want to communicate with you. But really, your attitude is going to change if they stay or go. You see, they have the intention here. They're a couple right there, right under the fish. But it really depends on how you actually like respond to this person. Towards the end of the third week is packed with action. I see someone standing here, the Fool energy. There's a baby with a baseball hat. Baby is like the hat is authority. So you might actually step into a new area that you are actually exploring. And you're the baby with the hat. So you know certain things, not everything. Maybe you're new in this thing that you're stepping in. You don't have full knowledge. However, you have some sort of idea how to manage this thing, and you're stepping into a new adventure here. I feel like maybe your attitude, you putting out there, protecting the weak one and taking responsibility and being a leader, might even inspire another one to give you the charge and tell you to, like, you're capable of taking care of this as well. This can increase your responsibility, but like I said, there's a chunk of money here is the subject. It can come with the responsibility. Is not going to be like a raw thing. It is going to have like satisfactory, maybe material thing attached to it as well. That's why I see there's a consideration going to happen towards the end of the third week. Maybe you're going to really sit down and analyze the situation. And then I see here someone in a wheelchair. Maybe it's about taking care of someone. Okay, maybe you have a job. Maybe that's what you do. Take care of people. Part-time, you go to their houses and take care of them. Arrange their medicine. I don't know why this is coming, but this can be something that's really... you're putting energy here, like doing God's work. Basically, that kind of a thing is very important. Can be something new, someone new also showing up in your energy that will really appreciate the help and also come with like an increased pay, okay? Another thing I see here, there is actually a contract appearing in front of you. Even though I said maybe you're the recruiter, maybe you're the one who's actually finding the people and allocating them to the places, you might also get your own share out of that too. The legal paper shows up here. We have someone looks like a Roman, actually, like the philosophers and stuff. He has like olive leaf crown on top of his head, which Caesars actually wear that as well. And the Caesars, most of the time, I think not most of the time, always they are actually in the Rome army generals. So this can be someone who is very detail oriented, overseeing everything. I see a goat right next to it. This can be a Capricorn you're dealing with, which is extremely goal oriented person. And this person is looking at this paper, maybe analyzing and causing a little stress here. And there's a dinosaur rising from the ground. This can be someone who is a master of things, most of the things. They're going to like maybe ease the situation for you. So it can take a little longer than this grumpy face that appeared initially. And but that can give this dinosaur, this protector, this someone who actually going to stay behind you, come into the scene. Okay, it's going to give them the time to come into the scene and give you something to support you. I know this sounds very specific for some of you, but this can be interpreted in different ways as well. This can be even in the family. If you're having like maybe there is someone that needs to be taking care of the family and you're the one handling that, it can be switching the positions, giving the responsibilities to some other one, and then you monitoring the responsible person. It can be something like that happening too, okay? And the contract I mentioned can be a verbal contract, a social contract, okay? Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. I see there are 2 chunks of money again showing up here. And kind of looks like a full moon as well. We had the full moon in Aries. And it's a powerful release, okay? Maybe there are things that you have been holding on to. This is also... within this next couple days, it can come to surface to help you release that. And I see there are a lot of mind chatter you have here, a lot of conversations in your mind, or maybe the things that are you keep repeating to yourself that are scaring you. It seems like you're drawing a line here. You're wielding a set against the water, basically. The emotions that are bothering. And what happens is that's actually going to create other ideas, a space for other ideas to come in, to inspire, do things in a powerful way, maybe follow those powerful ideas. I see there are 2 different desires. They're flowing very fast, both of them, and they're merging together. So it can be like maybe there's something that you want to make happen, a passion that you have, and which eventually you want to make money off of it. It seems like it can also come forward together, merge together. I see a letter R here, like Ronald, and B reversed. Barbara, it can be someone's first name or the last name. And they are like, when you build the dam to the bothering stuff, and I feel like some of them can be about how to acquire a certain amount of money, how to manage that money. When you actually build that wall, the idea that are against your accomplishment, you're going to get the help as well. And this is not only going to be a help of like divine help, such a thing. I feel like can be like people literally stepping into your life and coming to you and giving you ideas, bright ideas. But the thing is, though, the key thing is it's very light ideas. As you can see, it's not something that they're not going to force you, they're not going to push you, it's not going to be something that is going to basically disturb you. It's going to come really lightly as an inspiration. Okay, so that's going to be your time then to take that advice and go with it. Let's dive into the tarot now. We're going to start by week by week, and then we're going to go with what's the situation in your life, what's coming, and then the action you should be taking and the action step coming forward, and then the outcome. First, we have the Ten of Swords. So some of you might be facing a tragic outcome here. And the tragic ending, I told you, I felt something. For some of you are going through it, okay? And even though it seems like it's an ending here, this is actually something that has been overdue. Maybe this can be about leaving a job. This can be about leaving a relationship, or a city, or a house, something that you felt attached to but you delayed so far. And it seems like the situation is going to put you on the spot to take care of that business, okay? Well, how can you take care of that? Like doing what makes you happy. So if this is actually something, maybe the idea came to me as maybe you living in an apartment that the ceiling is always leaking, and you tried your best, tried to do everything in your power, but it's not really getting fixed, and now you need to move. And that can be you saying goodbye to that place. And Nine of Cups is the action, finding that perfect place that fits to you with your needs perfectly, what makes you happy, choosing that, okay? And it seems like here when you decide, this is the decision making. Action starts in the mind. When you decide that I'm going to go choose something that makes me happy, and that will lead you towards your heart's desires, okay? The action will be what you desire. And at the end of it, we have the Page of Pentacles. This is going to be something really smart investment, smart movement. Page of Pentacles is the beginning of a new life, and it's a stable life. It's a structural life. And I feel like Page of Pentacles can be even about a new car, a new school, education, learning something new home, something that will really put you in the position, the feeling of abundance and prosperity. I see Ten of Pentacles comes with a Ten of Swords. This is, saying yes, ending a legacy, basically something that you have been maybe dragging for too long can be coming to an end. And the legacy doesn't have to be, because the Ten of Swords is ending, something that worked so far, but now it's just there are cracks in it. There's not even cracks. Maybe the floor actually got ripped out completely. Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment, and the Magician is making your wishes come true. So you're going to start taking actions towards your true heart's desires. Maybe you have been managing a family business for so long. Now you are actually creating your own pathway here. And Page of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands, it seems like it's not only bringing stability, it's going to bring authority to you, structure. You're going to become your own boss. Basically, you're going to be managing things. You're going to be, maybe this is moving out of the family home for some of you, or like being an authority in your own life, basically, okay? I don't want to interpret this as a relationship, but Ten of Swords can also indicate ending of a relationship here too, okay? Because I don't like to see people breaking up. So week 2, we have the World. Okay, this is actually a reset. You're going to start anew, basically. Then the World tells me this is going to be a good ending, completing a cycle. Okay, maybe the cycle was something that you have been repeating all along, and when you make a decision within the first week to change things to your heart's desire, you're going to gain a lot of authority. And the second of all, this is going to complete a cycle. That cycle is going to end. Maybe this is about, let's go with the idea of working in a toxic work environment. Now it's going to be a completed story, so you're going to have the opportunity to go on a new adventure. How you can do that, how can you go into a new adventure? Through discipline, through determination, through moving towards taking action one step at a time and running towards a new future. And the outcome will be the judgment day. Why this is the judgment day? Because I feel like here you're also going to get the chance to face all the things that happened in the old place, in the old relationship, and maybe forgive and understand what you gained out of the situation. Okay, this can be about letting people go as well, letting the past, maybe carrying it with you kind of idea, like letting that go. But judgment day is a day of reset as well. It's a forceful reset. However, it works for your highest good. With the judgment, the world, we have an Ace of Wands. So you're completing your story and starting something that you're passionate about, that's exciting, that's really filled with life. The judgment coming again here, the Chariot, not only you disciplined action taking towards the heart's desire and moving to a new home, new house, new environment. Judgment day also tells me here, you see they're raised from the coffin seer to the ground, and will give you an idea, perspective of how to make the past, the wrongs right. Okay, and this is not about the wrongs that has been done to others. It's not really their reading, this is your reading. It's what has been done maybe to you in the past. You're going to be able to review that with gentleness, with compassion, and to yourself, the things that you have done, the choices you have made. When you start to have progress and the results out of your actions, you're going to be able to, oh, I have done this because of that. Now I know better, I'll do better. Okay. The judgment comes with, again, the outcome. Then you're going to understand why certain things happened, why the things went that way. And this will give you an idea to, okay, now I'm going to make new plans and I'm going to change future even more. Now, because I am seeing that the more passionate about life that I am and pursuing my heart's desire, I'm getting great results, and even letting go and changing the past. Basically, so I'm going to do more of that. I feel like that was a Two of Wands here. Within the third week, we have Nine of Swords. What can happen in that? When you try to reset, the past fears can come creeping in and tell you, oh, you're not going to be able to do it. Something's going to go wrong, and they're not going to accept you, or they're not going to embrace you. Maybe this is a new job and environment stepping in, or, oh, it's not going to work out. This is actually like having nightmares, basically, fears of past creeping in. What you can do with the Four of Pentacles, the purpose of the card actually represents, we see a king is actually stepping on Two of the Pentacles, trying to keep them really tightly holding on. One of them is on top of his head, so it's wide open, and his hands are full, so he cannot even really take care of the pentacle on top of his head. And the other two that he's stepping in, basically disrespecting what he has while he's trying to hold on to it too tightly. That's the meaning of it. But this is your action. So I feel like this can be coming as a warning. Maybe there are certain things, the fears that you're thinking that is make you who you are. That's why you're holding on to them too tightly. But this is causing you to leave the things out in the open that is your worth and value, your skills, and not even consider and using them. This can be telling you, be aware of that. Be aware of the things, maybe the ideas, the beliefs that you're holding on to that are not serving you too much, and let go of them. And when you do, we have a compassionate, loving, supportive king coming forward. This can be a person coming to support you in this journey, can be someone who is knowledgeable about this subject, who knows what they're doing, and coming maybe even the ship that he's holding in his cup is an offer that will be fulfilling you emotionally, okay? So, but the thing is, within the third week, you're going to have a moment of decision. Even though this is not a decision, like we don't really have the Two of Swords moment, there's no hidden situation here, there's no secret, so you probably know what you're holding on to very well. Nine of Swords comes with a Five of Wands. You're maybe holding on to the idea there's always competition out there. Somebody's against you. Somebody's out there to get you. Somebody wants to take things away from you. That can be the thought here. Four of Pentacles come with a strength. So instead of, like, she's holding the lion here too, which the lion is her strength. Instead of focusing on the things that are not in your control, accept them the way they are and do the things that are in your control. Okay. And those actions, even those little actions that are in your control, are going to really give you massive power and also massive control about the situation and help you change the outcome with the most loving way. Three of Cups is celebration, coming together with your loved ones and collecting your harvest, celebrating your harvest. The outcome will be really something to be grateful for, that you will feel like satisfaction, and also like you're gonna have this energy of celebration. The outcome will be very good here. Okay, let's see the week 4. I keep seeing 10 of Pentacles, guys. Some of you are like resetting maybe a family destiny here, like creating a new abundant future. We have 6 of Wands as victory for the 4th week here. So all this can be connecting to each other. I feel like here, not everybody had this kind of like a connected week by week. Your story looks like it's connecting. Everything that you're doing from day 1 to the end of the 4th week, last day of the 4th week, everything seems like connecting to each other. See, like when you really take charge of the things you can control and not hold on to the things that are outside of your control, you're going to get something emotionally fulfilling, an authority. Maybe you're going to become an authority. You're going to take care of business. You're going to collect your harvest, get what's yours. And then you're going to start the 4th week with a massive victory that will be satisfying for you. And what you should be doing when you get that victory is, again, the Queen of Wands, she makes her moves in silence. She's confident. She moves towards her goal. She doesn't show her hands, but she doesn't really fit into also the other people's like ideas that she like we have, like she has a black cat in front of her in this picture. You can see like she doesn't really obey the other people's rules. Some people might think the black cat brings bad luck. She doesn't believe in that. She knows that cats have healing energies. She has innate knowledge. It doesn't matter about the gender here. It's about the energy that you need to embody, the confidence that everything is always working out for you. 5 of Pentacles might show up as an outcome here, but 5 of Pentacles tells me it's not here that you don't have resources. You're just turning your back to your resources. Even though you walk confidently, you might still carry the energy of the fear and not see the resources available to you. But the Queen of Pentacles following that is telling me, when you approach situation not in like a doors are closed shut on my face attitude, but the attitude of what else can be done? Who else can I call? Do I have anyone that can actually help me here? Or should I be like acting in a way that is gentle in the situation so I can get the outcome that I desire? Okay, so it's about perspective here. It's not, I feel like you have 2 options as an outcome. It's about your perspective. And when you do, the Queen of Pentacles is very resourceful and she has the right connections, the right resources to get a solution out of the situation. 4 of Pentacles coming again. Some of you doesn't even want to celebrate the success, because I feel like here, like I told you, that he's stepping on 2, holding on tightly. 1 is out in the open here. Anyone can take it. So the thing is, when the successful moment comes, you can like, it's moment to moment. Like we really ease ourselves into the success here. When the good thing starts to come, it's like finding the best parking spot, like getting a free cup of coffee or getting things aligned perfectly. Those little things, when they start to align, that actually lead to bigger things. And I feel like here, some of you might have the idea they don't mean anything. Those little things doesn't mean anything. They're not signs at all. There is no big outcome here. I cannot get anything I want. This is the 4 of Pentacles. You want to go back to the negativity. Okay, that's why you're holding on to here. And the action, what you should do is be trusting, trust that everything is working out for you. 8 of Pentacles is also learn as much as you can about a subject. What happens is the fear is caused by not having enough information about some situation. So ask for more information and that will lead you towards, first of all, victory. Why? Because he's standing on a hill here. Another thing, some of you might have competitors that try to take you down from where you're rising up to. You might have to defend your territory, and this is about like drawing a line in the sand, like actually protecting what you have created and your boundaries, and saying no to the things that you want to say no to, and accepting the things that are coming as a beneficial offer. Another thing here is Six of Pentacles also showing up. I feel like here energy, like when you stay in the Five of Pentacles energy, for like, let's go with that. When you stay in that, like nothing's working out for me, I don't see any opportunities, you're going to get a lot of resistance. This can be mental resistance, or the people around you start to show you, reflect that exactly back to you. But when you start to see the Queen of Pentacles energy, the things, the resources are available, the people that you can call, and the skills that you have, this can be even talking to people nicely and tactfully. That can be your skill, and convincing people can be your skill. When you use that carefully, the Six of Pentacles comes forward here, that you are going to receive divine help. It can be material help, your desires are fulfilled, or it can be also like it has material side to it, and also emotionally you will get satisfaction out of those material things, because sometimes the material comes in a way that we don't prefer. Okay, but I feel like here in this case, it's going to come in a way that you really will appreciate. Okay, let's see the 3 important things you need to know in this timeline. And then we will pull your god or goddess of support. We have sunshine. This is your energy, your optimism. This next 4 weeks, you're going to get a lot of, I feel like, sun shining energy. We have Queen of Wands coming twice, so it can be a lot of confidence and optimism is going to start bringing to your life a lot of strength, and also the things aligning like magically for you. Another thing we have is a garden here. Garden might be your mind, basically, that you plant your seeds very carefully, because whatever that you plant in that mental space, it's gonna grow. So if you're thinking negative thoughts and talking negative things, criticizing everything, that's going to have a massive potential of growth. So make sure that that's not what you're planting. You're not planting the nightshade. You're planting the corn that you want to grow in your garden, in your as your crop. Okay, this is actually from the Earl Nightingale. If you have listened to his The Strangest Secret, that's what he exactly says there. The earth doesn't know. Our mental mind is like a garden, doesn't know the difference between a poisonous plant, which is nightshade, or the corn, which gives plenty when you plant it. And when you water it, it is going to grow it either way. And the sun tells me here that you're going to have a great soil, a great sun to grow those ideas. Okay, let's see the third one here. We have a child. Some of them, you might be dealing with a childish person or childish attitude, which is not a negative thing. This is coming as knowing that if this is an attitude that you're dealing with, maybe you need to be a little bit more like a Queen of Pentacles as a parent, and guide them gently and tactfully so you can get the things done. Okay, let's pull your goddess or god. I don't know why I keep thinking goddess for you. Maybe you're gonna have one. Let's see. We have Seshanaga, King of Serpents. Okay, so it is a king. Serpents, the snakes, are actually transformation, shedding the old skin. You have your mantra. You can take a screenshot of that. I don't want to butcher it, but we have meditation here. I bow down to Seshanaga, the leader of all hooded serpents, who takes an infinity forms and who holds this earth like a mustard seed on just one of his thousands of heads. You can see his face here looking beautiful. Let's see what does he bring here, what he does bring. Patience and fortitude, ability to serve with humility, physical and mental strength, ability to adjust to various circumstances. That's why I feel like here that part is very important, because the outcome will be, the desire will be yours. However, it is going to come from a different direction that you're expecting it. So when you adjust yourself to the new circumstances, you're going to be able to see immediate results, and you can call upon Seshanaga to really give you that ability to see things differently. Okay, there's a, if you read A Course in Miracles, there's a lesson, it says there, please help me see things distinct differently. Okay, let's see your affirmation and further guidance. We have the storyteller. Stories are medicine, strengthening, and renewing. This is extremely powerful and fits what's coming forth, what came forward already. So you can tell your story differently to heal or poison, okay, basically. And this is basically tell your story in a way that becomes your medicine and medicine to others as well, so it can heal, strengthen, and renew yourself and all the others, okay? All right, my Leos, that's all for today. I would like to thank you for joining me, and I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hey, beautiful, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel.